The future of the state's welfare system is unclear as lawmakers plan to vote on a package of welfare reform bills tomorrow. Food pantries interact with those who use the state's food share program on a weekly basis. And our Rose Schmidt is here to tell us why they are very concerned the changes would restrict access to basic necessities. Rose?
Well, Eric, 700,000 people in Wisconsin are at risk for hunger. And many of the people who use the food share program are kids or the elderly. And advocates are worried that toughening the state's welfare laws could add barriers to things like transportation and childcare for working families. There are a lot of moving parts at the River Food Pantry as volunteers are busy restocking shelves and preparing to distribute 60,000 pounds of food to Dane County families every week.
I'd like to tell people that it's kind of a logistical conundrum on a daily basis here at the river just to move the amount of product that we need to move.
Moving into the hands of those in the area who otherwise may go hungry, which is exactly the population that the food pantry and some other groups are concerned about when it comes to proposed changes to Wisconsin's welfare system.
It would put an increasing burden on food pantries throughout the state.
Lawmakers are proposing a package of bills. They would require able-bodied adults on food stamps to work 10 additional hours a week and show a photo ID to participate in the food share program, among many other changes. Governor Walker and top Republican leaders say the bills would help those on public assistance get jobs. During a public hearing last week, Speaker Robin Vos said the measures add a layer of protection to the welfare system.
These bills prevent fraud and abuse by ensuring that only those who are truly needy receive the benefits that are available to them. A photo ID on your Quest card for food share recipients will simply add an additional layer of fraud deterrence.
The plan would also require parents on food stamps to work 30 hours a week for the first time, a troubling idea for groups that fight hunger.
That certainly is a challenge, right? Because you might need extra childcare. You might need to figure out how you're going to pick your kid up.
Yet another moving part in the lives of those who frequent food pantries. Lee says upping the work requirement could mean people have to go to food pantries more often at a time when pantries like the River are already running out of space. Now, the State Assembly Committee on Public Benefit Reforms plans to vote on the legislation tomorrow at 9 a.m. at the state capitol.
A story we will follow closely tomorrow. Rose Schmidt in the News Center. Rose, thank you.